ready, Saitama. The Saitama Summoner versus the Super Boxer Summoner. And believe me, guys, I have a huge list of amazing summoners to fight Saitama. Will any of them defeat him? I highly doubt it, but we never know. And Saitama just punched this Super Boxer off the map. He did manage. Oh no, that Super Boxer is still alive as he falls to his death. Oh my god. Now Saitama has to punch his way through all of his Super Boxers to get to the Summoner, and if he can't do so, the Summoner will keep on summoning. But the funny part is, these Summoners are all on a 15-second cooldown, and that means that the Saitama Summoner is also on a 15-second cooldown, allowing multiple Saitamas on the map. Now, we're going to use these really cool simulation maps to give us the opportunity to have these amazing fights, and I'm hoping that the Saitamas don't punch themselves off the map like that one did, but this Saitama is actually having a hard time getting through all of these Super Boxers, and on top of that, as another Saitama just plummets to his death, on top of that, how are they going to reach the Summoners? Maybe multiple Saitamas might be able to get here, cause enough of an explosion to defeat the Summoner. So far, the 3 Super Boxer Summoner is doing a pretty good job of stopping Saitama from actually beating the Summoner and winning the day. I've been letting this simulation go for about 10 minutes, and the Saitamas keep knocking themselves off the map, and they're unable to reach the Summoner. So far, there's been no conclusion. There's always been Saitama on the field. There's always been Super Boxers on the field. Guys, this one comes to a draw. Now we have our second fight. Saitama versus the Void Peasant. 2 Void Peasants versus 1 Saitama. What's going to happen? So far, the Void Peasants are actually stabbing the daylights out of Saitama repeatedly. If he is unable to keep these Void Peasants at bay, they might actually reach the Summoner. I have to stay really far away to try and keep that stabbing noise down. So the Saitamas still have not yet died, but they can't seem to move very well. The Void Peasants are continually stabbing them over and over, keeping them in place. Now the question is, can the Saitamas get to the Summoner? Because they're kind of being held into the air by the Void Summoners. Maybe some errant punches might impact the Summoner. So far the fight is on the Summoner side of the field, on the Void Peasant side of the field. And the Saitamas are getting close, so close. Oh, that might have been. Those are impacts on the Summoner. The Summoner's taking damage. We might actually have a real victory here for the first time today, as Saitama's explosions are maybe slowly getting close to the Summoner, dealing it damage. My goodness, there are so many Void Peasants on the field. The Saitama's having a hard time overcoming the Void Peasants. The Summoner is still alive. If they could just kill the Summoner, we could actually declare our first victor. But so far, that doesn't seem to be possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are sitting here staring at another draw. The Saitamas have not been able to defeat the Void Peasants. The Void Peasants have not been able to defeat the Saitamas. And the Summoners seem to be immune to the damage. And we're stuck in another draw. This time, Saitama is being summoned once more. Oh no, the Summoners are getting close. They need to see their opponent so that they can summon. The Saitama Summoner is moving in. He's attacking. He's trying to find the other Summoner. Yes, he sees the Summoner, and it is a Thor Summoner. Thor, can he jump up and hit the Saitama Summoner? Saitama knocked off the map. Thor chasing him off the map. Now Thor is here. Can he hit the red Summoner? Can we actually have another victory here? No, Thor falls off the map. 3 more Thors are summoned. Saitama is summoned. These maps are very awkward because of the edges. 2 Thors versus Saitama. Saitama defeating the Thors, knocking them off the map. Saitama stays on the map, trying to jump up at the Summoner, having a hard time getting to the blue Summoner, who is lower on the ground. Maybe the... Oh, Saitama fell. Maybe the Saitama over here. Oh, the blue Summoner is so low. Blue Summoner had to have taken damage there. Let me possess the blue Summoner, and we'll see he doesn't take damage. Guys, the Summoners don't take damage. Unless you knock them off the map, they're going to keep summoning for forever. So what I'm looking for is a definitive victor. And with these edges of the map, it's really, really hard to see who's going to win. I may have chosen the wrong maps for these guys. Now we have the Saitama Summoner versus... Saitama fell down the map. Good job. Versus the Emperor Summoner. The Summoner summons Emperors who teleport and might be able to kill these other Summoners. The one Emperor is just kind of flopping around, unable to really hit the Summoner. Now the Emperors are fighting against Saitama. Saitama one punches the Emperor off the map, and now Saitama is zooming in really quickly. My goodness, he moves fast. He's going in on the summoner, trying to jump up and hit the summoner as the Emperor tries to jump up and hit the other summoner. Now we have a One Punch Man versus Emperor fight right here. Emperor doing the teleport, making it very hard for One Punch Man to hit him, but he knocked him flying off the map. Goodbye, Mr. Emperor. Saitama is victorious once more. And over on this side, Saitama versus two Emperors. Now we have 2-on-2. Saitama versus Emperor. No, 2-on-1. Nope, 2-on-2. Oh, the summoner. The summoner. Was it knocked down? Guys, the summoner was knocked down. The Saitama faction might win. If the Saitamas will stop going full lemmings off the edge, that'd be great. This Emperor is alive, surviving, falling down the map. Saitama has been summoned. We finally have victory. Saitama beats the Emperor. Let's go. Now we have an interesting fight. 1 Saitama versus 10 Jedi. 10 Obi-Wan Kenobis. Let's see him punch the daylights out of all of these Jedi, sending them flying off the map. Now there are 10 of them. So if he can't deal enough damage, he might eventually get swarmed by Jedi. And sure enough, 10 more Jedi have been summoned, but another Saitama has been summoned as well. Guys, this could end up being very awkward. Unless the Saitamas can punch the Jedi off the map, they will continue to spawn. They will continue to replicate, and we will have a massive problem on our hands. Some of the Saitamas, no, one Saitama fell off the map. Guys, I am kind of giving the edge to the Jedi in this match. Their sheer numbers, I may have overestimated just how strong Saitama's knockback could be. I figured he would be able to knock these guys flying very easily, but they're having a hard time. Unless Obi-Wan Kenobi has, gained a little weight. Unless Obi-Wan Kenobi is a little heavier than before. These Saitamas are not doing a really good job fighting the Jedi. We are coming to another draw, but the funny part is, there are way more Jedi than there are Saitamas. Even though now there's 3 Saitamas and the Jedi are going flying off the map in multiple directions, it's not as one-sided as I expected. This one is coming to a little bit of a draw. Now we have Saitama being summoned on the high ground versus... Uh-oh. Oh no, the Super Boxer fell down. Not Super Boxer, it was a Super Boxer. Or was it Super Peasant? Regardless, Saitama, if he could just punch the summoner. This is your greatest opportunity. You're never going to get another opportunity like this. The Super Peasant continues to fall down, and now there are 2 Saitamas versus this summoner. If they can just manage to land a blow, jump up, not punch each other. Oh, not a bad punch, not a bad punch. There we go. Super Peasant is finally here. Throwing, spinning, falling. He didn't even take a shot. Now he's spinning down. Further down. Takes a shot. Is he able to have some knockback on the Saitamas? No, it doesn't seem to be that way. It seems to me that the Saitamas are probably going to win that fight if the Super Peasant can just stay on the map. Nope. Super Peasant falls down. The summoner is still here. Super Peasant is actually able to hit the red summoner who doesn't take damage. So unless you knock the summoners off the map, you're going to win. Guys, we seem to have another draw. Though I'm giving the edge to Saitama here, even though one of them is stuck in the level. Hey, Saitama, you okay? I'm giving the edge to Saitama here because we have way more Saitama units than we have Super Peasant units. So I'm thinking that Saitama on this particular map, in this particular matchup, is way better than the Super Peasant. Now we're gonna have Saitama the Wonderful versus a boatload of gods. Just don't shoot my summoner, that'd be great. Saitama versus Ares, Apollo, Artemis, Euler, Zeus, all sorts of gods, one Saitama, and I'm starting to get a funny feeling that one Saitama may be undercosting it. Because this Saitama, this particular Saitama, this is not the Omega Saitama. This is the meme dealer Saitama. He's a little bit weaker. Doesn't have the same amount of knockback. And if I didn't know any better, I'd almost think that these gods would overpower Saitama, overpower the summoner. If they can just knock the summoner off the map. I'm giving the edge to the gods here. I didn't think the gods have this much power, but apparently watching the Saitamas fall off the map as the gods slowly but surely advance on Saitama's summoner. And now the Apollos are shooting the summoner. If they can just knock the summoner off the map, they could win. Chain lightning is happening. Ares is here. The gods continue to multiply as this poor summoner, who may be immortal, is getting closer and closer to the edge of the map. Look at that. Just boom, boom, being pushed back, being pushed back. All it takes is one Thor. Almost there. Almost there. The Saitama summoner has been knocked off the map, and victory goes to the gods. Now we have the Saitama summoner versus a special kind of summoner, which is the John Wick Summoner summoning 5 John Wicks. Can Saitama beat his way through 5 John Wicks, or is the power of Keanu Reeves too much? The John Wicks have too much HP, or the Saitama damage is not high enough. Regardless, guys, we're going to have the same situation. I thought Saitama was stronger. This version of One Punch Man may not be strong enough to defeat John Wick, to defeat Keanu Reeves, to defeat pretty much anything. I think Meme Dealer needs to up the damage, up the knockback, up the power of One Punch Man. I don't think he's strong enough. What do you guys think? Comment down below and let me know if you agree with me. If you think Saitama needs to be buffed, because right now it's not looking so good for our lovely One Punch Man, who's receiving bullets left, right, and center. Gets drop kicked by Keanu Reeves, shot with a shotgun, and all around completely destroyed by all of these Keanu Reeves. Guys, this fight's coming out to a draw. The summoners can't be knocked off the field. There's no way. Keanu hasn't killed the One Punch Man. The One Punch Man can't kill Keanu. This is absolutely a draw. And now things about to get crazy. We have summoners on every single side. What have I done? Oh, the Emperors have teleported over to this side. But the Emperors are fighting Saitama. Oh my goodness, I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I made a big mistake. There are too many units. What am I gonna do? The blue units are moving over. We got Thors, we've got Super Peasants over here, Super Boxers, and we have the Summoners still alive. All the fighting seems to be on this side, and I think we have the Emperor to thank for it. Many of the Summoners have been knocked off already. I'm beyond shocked. What red summoner is left? I can't believe we're actually going to see a resolution to this fight. All we need now is to watch this one summoner get knocked back by the Super Peasants. You see that? This is the Keanu Reeves summoner, but he was knocked off the map. Guys, Blue won. Blue won the summoner fight, and I'm actually a little bit shocked as the final Keanu Reeves falls to his death. Thank you, Keanu, for your sacrifice.